Grr, brains. Oh, hey guys, it's Creep. Another unscripted, unedited video from my drunken shenanigans. But hey, that's how we do things around here, right? So, anyway, I was looking at a lot of people got mixed emotions on the Xbox One controller. And because I was bored, I figured I'd just give my quick opinion and show you a couple of things. It seems like one of the biggest problems people have is with the bumpers. They don't like them. And the smaller size is also a little bit of a problem. But I just wanted to show a couple of things here. So here's my Xbox One controller. Don't worry about the blue stuff. I'll talk about that here in a second. But we got the bumper. And I did this on purpose because I wanted to see the glare because it actually shows up better. And if you see that the bumper, it's shaped a little different. It's, I don't know, it's just shaped a little different. And there's a little bit of a rise there. Makes things kind of weird. But the problem people are having is they're saying they're having to extend their finger and push the button. And I understand that because that's pretty much the way the old controller worked, even though it wasn't as high, so it worked a little bit better. But you know what? That's because that's not really the right way you're supposed to use this. You're supposed to be able to roll. So I don't know if you can hear that, but if you notice, it actually, the button goes off a lot easier from the bottom than it does pushing it directly in. And this is by design. It's actually quicker if you roll from the trigger into the bumper. See, like so. This is actually quicker than having to go from the button and move over here. Now, people fear change, and this probably annoyed a lot of people, especially, I guess, the pros out there, because they're so used to, you know, just being able to do the thing. And I'm sure someone like Scuff's going to come out with some special new bumper to make it easier. But, you know, this is actually a learning curve. Once you've figured out how to do this roll, see my finger here? I mean, that button's going off every single time I do that. It is incredibly easy to make this function. It works really well, but there's a learning curve there. And again, like I said, people do fear change, so that's really what's causing a lot of issues right now. Is just people haven't figured out that all you need to do is just roll right off that trigger into that button. Boom, boom, boom. Throw grenades, do whatever you need to do. It works really well. And I hope people learn how to do this and stop dissing the controller. Now, my one gripe is I have larger hands, as you can tell, and I preferred the older S-type controller. I preferred it. It was bigger and a lot easier for me to hold. Okay, all right. I just said I liked something. I like to have something bigger and blacker and girthier in my hands, so y'all can take that ball and run with it if you want. But the blue things here, I'm pretty sure y'all are seen these before, but back in the day, before I found KontrolFreeks, I was wearing out my controllers. The little nubs on the pads was getting worn out, especially from like Call of Duty, because you're always having to sprint and push down, and the little nubs got worn out, and I'd have this smooth cup in there, and my thumbs would be spinning around in that smooth cup, so I had to get something to put in there to give me a better grip. And I didn't have Discover KontrolFreeks just yet, so I found these cheap little things here. They're called Grippets. And I got to be honest with you, this little card is probably more useful than the actual Grippets in regards to the 360 controller. They really didn't fit worth a damn. They felt kind of loose and bubbly, and they didn't work. I hated these things. So I took them off, and I bit the bullet, and I bought some good KontrolFreeks, and life is good. These things, I don't know, I picked them up $3-4 on eBay or something. But I gotta tell you this, because I had to pre-order KontrolFreeks for the Xbox One. These are a godsend when it comes to the Xbox One controller, because I don't know if you can see here, they fit absolutely perfect on the Xbox One controller. I don't know why. I think they didn't work worth a damn on the 360 because the knobs were actually larger, and so they didn't wrap around correctly, and they had all this play in them. But on the smaller sticks of the Xbox One, they fit really good, and they work really well. You know, by no means are they control freaks, but if you're desperate for something that will give you a little extra grip, they do sell these things. They're called Grippets, and they have plenty of different textures and stuff on them. The reason these have the little froggy feet on them is because I think that's what the guy had on eBay, and I don't know, like I said, they were like $3 or something, but this will get you through the cold winters until your control freaks for your Xbox One controller come in. So anyway, that's that. I haven't had nearly enough to drink yet, but I was bored, so I figured I'd post this. So, you know, take with it and run, and stay loose.